championship fight between Charles "Du Bronx" Oliveira and Rafael dos Anjos. All right, here he is, the #1 lightweight contender, making his way to the octagon and looking to leave as the new undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world. He has bided his time, waiting for this title shot. He's got the winning streak. He has the quality of opposition. Now he's fighting the #1 guy in the world. He believes he's the best. Now his opportunity to prove it, just a few minutes away. All right, here's the UFC lightweight champion of the world defending his belt yet again. This has been one dominant 155-pound fighter, ladies and gentlemen. You know, this is a belt that frequently changes hands. Well, it hasn't since it's been wrapped around this guy's waist, given all the skills he brings to the table. The question is, fighting a challenger like this, can he hold on to the belt? If he can, just another chapter in the greatness of one of the best lightweights this octagon has ever seen. And now our tail of the tape for this lightweight scrap. Dos Anjos, 5 years the elder. Oliveira will have a 4-inch reach advantage. All right, now to get us started, we go inside the octagon where we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out arena in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Lightweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a grappler, holding a professional record of 30 wins, 13 losses. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, presenting the challenger, Rafael dos Anjos. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter, holding a professional record of 32 wins, 8 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of Sao Paulo, Brazil, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Charles "Du Bronx" Oliveira.
All right, this is for the championship. You've been giving your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves, just make it fair.
You ready?
Yes, here we go. 5 rounds if needed for the UFC Lightweight Championship of the world. Oh, nice connection with that punch. It's one thing to have an edge and reach. It's another to take advantage. Nicely done. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by the champion. what a punch.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. All right, single collar tie now. Doing a nice job elevating with those knees.
Ooh, what a punch. Again, back into this position.
Dos Anjos gets plastered by that uppercut. Beautiful right hook counter. Kick to the body by Dos Anjos. All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. And now he's got that tie clinch. We'll see what he can do with it. Oh, and he hip tosses him to the mat. Now we'll see what he can do from here, DC.
Right into side control. He's gonna try to control him, then find a submission.
Trying to guard pass here, not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transition.
Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold, and it's allowing him to really control the grappling aspect of the fight.
There's a song there, right? Know when to hold him,
know when to fold him. Yep, absolutely.
Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High level. Oh, you gotta watch him attacking submissions. He throws the legs up to try to get a triangle choke here. Watch triangle, watch triangle. There he is, he's moving to the finishing position. Now watch, he goes parallel right next to his opponent when it's time to...
And this might just be a matter of time. Wow. Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options for the bottom fighter than in the half guard.
Absolutely more offensive options, because now you can just start to get away. You can just go to a wrestler stand-up. Get to your knees, post your hands, don't allow him to get his hooks in, right? Really be aware of the hooks. But get to your hands, stand up, fight the hands, break away and escape. But it's so much more free-flowing than a half guard in the side control, because all you need to do is just get the opponent's body up, because his legs are just free to move. His legs are not controlling anything. His legs are just free, so you have more freedom to use yours.
45 seconds remain in the round. Oliveira's attempting to pass here, but he's denied by the defense. Seconds left. All right, trying to pass here, as Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one. All right, so there's the horn at the end of the round. Multiple takedowns landed for him over the previous 5 minutes.
And you know what, John? Even more importantly, look at the opponent now. He's afraid to pull the trigger because he's been taken down so many times. Getting taken down is one thing, but having it happen to you continuously really does make you gun shy. And right now, he's very tentative to let his offense go because of the fear of getting taken down back to the mat again. Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick. You can really limit the mobility of your opponent with those leg kicks.
Well, you see him land the jab there. He's got the reach advantage. You might as well use it. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? All right, so he's landed some good shots. You hate to be overly critical, but nothing really in terms of combinations tonight.
Well, the jab has been looking great. But how about jab, jab, right hand?
Right.
Because eventually you're going to have to put something on your opponent that's going to really make him pause. I believe the jab has been working so well, if he drops a big right hand after it, he may be able to finish his fight.
So we call on the numbers here. 40 total strikes have already landed for Charles Oliveira. And still on the right side of 50%, the land rate 51% here against Rafael dos Anjos. Well, he continues to find the openings tonight. Beautiful connection with a punch there.
Accuracy at its best.
Dos Anjos' striking looks sharp here as he lands the punch there, DC. Jason Perillo doing a lot of good work there with RDA in Southern California.
Oh.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
Look at the angle of that nice body kick.
Big right hook coming, it's blocked.
Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed.
All right, under 3 minutes now to go in round 2. Just misses with a left hook there.
That right hand hurt him a little bit.
Oh, collar tie. And they separate. Oliveira doing the right things defensively. Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round 1. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He has certainly picked up the pace here, and as a result, he has taken control of this second round.
Grind it out.
2 minutes to go. Dos Anjos not having it.
Big kick. It's in there deep. There you go. Oh.
Wow. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guards.
Oh, excellent pressure here from top position by Rafael dos Anjos. All right, feet on the hips here.
Trying to recover full guard there.
Wow, that right punch has been the money weapon for him tonight, and he landed it again there.
If his opponent does not change something, he will continue to throw the strike until he makes him stop throwing.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by dos Anjos. All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, now he has a headlock trying to pin his opponent's back down flat onto the mat. Look from the transition to an arm triangle to try to chase the finish. Needs to push the arm to the side, get his head against the mat. Now watch, as he goes to the finish, watch his chest.
And this might just be a matter of time. Wow.
And now he's inside control.
All right, that's the end of round number 2.
There he is, he's moving to the finishing position. Now watch, he goes parallel right next to his opponent. when it's time to finish, he has to go flat, chest to the mat. There it is, chest to the mat. Pressure goes down. He'll start to take the air from his opponent.
All right, so here we go. Next round is underway. It looked like maybe we would get a finish by submission in the previous round. Close, but no cigar.
Close, but no cigar. He's gonna have to do things differently if he's gonna submit this guy.
Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here. Nice defense there, huge block. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. And there comes the separation now. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Oliveira gets the tie clinch here. Oh! Working out of that southpaw stance.
He's so committed to body punching. He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Oliveira gets caught with that punch. He's treading water now. Gotta find a way to move those feet.
Oh, nice elbow. Look at him whip his hip into that kick. Caught that kick there.
Oh, that is how you scramble, folks.
Beautiful head kick.
All right, so the numbers continue to pile up. 71 total strikes have landed for Charles Oliveira. And as for the accuracy rate, DC, 48% tonight against RDA. Oh, nice straight punch there. Must be nice to have a reach advantage like this, DC. Connects with the right hand. Pretty good punch, that one.
Nice right punch by this young man.
Stuff.
Oh, man, look at that.
And this might just be a matter of time.
Oh, wow, oh!
Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation, and a healthy one, for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in a gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too. Oliveira's looking to pass out of the half guard here and get that side control, but he is denied by the opposition. Well, he's got some of the best chokes in the game. He's going for one now.
Watch triangle, watch triangle. Needs to push the arm to the side, get his head against the...
And he's out. Under 2 minutes to go in round 3. Dos Anjos' lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Oliveira's looking to pass out of the half guard here, maybe looking for side control. He's denied. Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here, just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on the ground.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym around the country.
All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement on the ground. You never know where he's gonna be.
Looks like he's trying for a submission now.
Gotta be careful, armbar.
Continuing to try to manipulate the head here.
Now he falls back into the finishing position.
And that will do it!
He's done, he's done. What a fight.
Right, I mean, how do you not admire the focus of this young fighter? You could tell he was looking for that submission much earlier in the round, but he didn't want to rush it. He stayed patient, let the setup do its thing, and ultimately the submission materializes organically late in the round. High-level stuff out of that young fighter here tonight. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
Just watch how slowly he approaches the submission, though. He never rushes. He takes his time, but it's his trickiness. It's his ability to trick people into going to the floor with him that puts them in danger and finishing fights.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, there he is, the UFC lightweight champion, and I'm not sure any 155-pounder could have held up under the onslaught here tonight. He wins the belt by way of submission.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 37 seconds of the third round, declaring the winner by tap out due to an armbar, and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Charles the Bronx Oliveira.
All right, so he defends the UFC lightweight title tonight, and I think in so doing starts to close the gap on the pantheon of lightweight greats. A hugely successful defense tonight.
Big moment for this man. Every time he goes into the octagon, the target is on his back. Every challenger is the very best in the world. He turns him back at every step. He remains the UFC champion.